Hello, happy Halloween. It is Lauren here, and today I will be showing you how I created this spooky cute Halloween treat box. And jumping in, I pulled out the pull and pop box die set from Trinity stamps because this is a Trinity hop that we've got and for Halloween. And I am using some old pattern paper that I had, some Halloween paper that I'd been hoarding. It's scrapbook paper, so it's 12 by 12. And this will be the outer um, casing for the box. So I die cut a piece and I now am folding it all along the score lines that the die creates. So it kind of just creates this um, case or wrap for the box part. So that's it there. And it has this slit in the center, which will have the pop element. So I'm just got that and I'm setting it aside. And then I die cut the base out. That's the die for the base, and that's for the element of that will pop up. And I'm putting again, I scored that one's a V valley fold, and it's the smaller tab, and that goes underneath um, one of the lips, and it doesn't matter which end you place it under. So that's going to, and it was easier for me just to flip the whole thing over. So I am setting that up because I want it to be in the center of that opening. So there we got it. And then that base that I am touching there, that back tab, is going to secure onto the base of the box. And this is the base here. So again, I die cut that out of kind of like a heavy black cardstock. And I am folding it all along my score lines. And I am going to, with this kind of a project, I like to use like a tape runner or a roll of tape, because having liquid glue, I want it to adhere fast, and liquid glue has a drying time. Even, there are quick drying glues, but this is just super easy, super quick, and it sticks right together. So I am putting this tape runner from 3L all on those smaller tabs, and then they will fold in and attach onto the inside there. And this is again just creating the base. As you can see, it comes together all four sides pretty easily. And this turns out to be the perfect size for Halloween treats. You can put, a lot of stuff in there. I was able to put in like those mini Hershey chocolate bars. I have a Reese's peanut butter cup, a picture of the Reese's peanut butter cup. And here I am placing the glue or the tape along that upper tab on the inside, and that folds in on the sides. So again, I just run the tape right along there, and it just adheres immediately. And then on the back edge or a back tab, fold that in, and this creates a real sturdy base. And there we have it. And there's that kind of dip in the center of the front for your finger. And there you see I'm putting it on tape on that larger tab, and that's going to fit right on that back end of my bottom. Not my bottom, but the bottom of the sorry, this is at night and I'm doing my voiceover. So I'm a little bit tired, a little bit silly, I suppose. And then that wrap, I'm just going to adhere that. And I am placing a little bit of that tape runner right along that edge, that one side. And it's just going to overlap perfectly. And you don't want to have it too tight because you do want that base to slide in and out easily. And you can see here, once I might have had a hair stuck in there. See how you pull it and that center part will pop up. Now I am getting another piece that's in the kit that will create a little back panel. And then the other smaller ones are for the sides of the box and the ends. And I wanted a spider and a spider's web to go with the paper. So I am using the web that's included in the You Donut Scare Me circle card add-on die set. So that will work perfectly. And then I created the spider from the Web Designer stamp and die set. And I used the die, I didn't use the stamp. So I created this cute spider and I stuck googly eyes on him because, you have to have googly eyes. It makes it so much fun. And now I am die cutting out the pieces that I will place on the sides and the ends of my box. And then I'm trying to figure out what I want to stamp on there. So I know I'm going to stamp some Halloween sentiments. So I will also use the Simply Sentimental Halloween set because there's a ton of cute little sentiments and sayings in there. And I think I remember picking spooky or trick or treat. I can't remember what scare up some fun. Yes, that's the one I'm going to put on one of the sides. So I'm just lining it up on that side panel and using my Misty because that helps get the perfect stamp. And then my ink. So there'll be a lot of videos to watch today in this fun day of Halloween, our Halloween event. Oh, and there was a little mark on that, so I just used my little Tombow eraser to erase that. But yes, make sure you watch all the videos today because there will be some really fun creations and it's just going to be a great day. I wish I could have been able to do a live video, or to go live. But unfortunately, well, no, not unfortunately. Oh my gosh, not unfortunately at all. My son his wife is going to have a baby and her due date is November 1st. So I thought I should make a pre-made video just in case I'm unable to attend the live. So we still get a video. And the other word I put on the other side is spooktacular. So this is the front of the box. This will go on the front of the pull and pop box. And I think I pick trick or treat because I figure that's perfect for the front. And again, I'm just lining it up. So yes, my son is making me a grandma and they are due on November 1st, but who knows, they may go early. They're going to have a little girl and I'm super excited. There we go. Yes, trick or treat. So I hope you all have a very fun and safe Halloween and, enjoy whether you go for a party or whether you stay home or whether you watch TV and watch Halloween movies. I like to see all of the fun little costumes that everybody wears. It's so cute. Some of the little kids. So now I'm just making sure I am going to have them on the sides that I want them, facing the right direction, I guess. And then again, I'm just going to pull out that little tape runner, and this is just the handiest little tape runner. And then I'm just going to line that up and stick it on or readjust it. Okay, now it's down. But I love this pull and pop box. It is great for so many occasions. I think I made one before to just like celebrate a birthday one that I gave to my niece. And then, I think there have been some fun Christmas ones I've seen. This great for Halloween treats. It's great for little bits of jewelry. All kinds of things can fit in here. There's the trick or treat. So when you go buy your Halloween candy, this is the big dilemma I have is, do you buy Halloween candy that you like to eat so that if there's any leftovers, you can eat the leftovers? Or do you buy the candy that you don't like so that you're not tempted to eat it? I don't know. I usually end up buying a little bit of both. I buy the candy that, you know, is not my favorite because I'm not a huge fan of just regular candy. More of a chocoholic, so I eat the things that are more chocolatey, chocolate bars or different things like that. Reese's peanut butter cups and Kit Kats are and Twix. They're my favorites. But again, like gummy bears and candy like Jolly Ranchers and Starburst, they're not my jam, really. All right, and then so I pulled out the eek, and there's a coordinating die for that, and these are they're in the Web Designer stamp set, and also in the coordinating die set, there's a little die for the eek as well. So I stamped the eek on a spare piece of paper, cardstock, I should say, and then I'm just lining the die up and using a little bit of washi tape to hold that in place. And I'm also going to do a little heart because this is a lovable little spider. If spiders can be lovable. I don't mind spiders, but I know some people just creeped out by them. So the eek will go on the front where I have adhered. So that black panel, I have adhered. Shoot. So I guess I did not put this in the correct order. So no, I did. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. So I guess I had just kind of propped that up like that to show me how it's going to all sit. So anyway, I guess I got a little distracted here. So I add my heart, and then on that black panel, I am going to add the white web, and my spider. So I'm going to glue that down using my Barely Art glue because the tape runner, the little pieces of tape are a little too wide. So for fine details, the Barely Art glue is perfect, and it dries quickly, but it does allow you a little bit of wiggle room as well. So you don't want to have that web down too far, or else it will bend too much when it pops up. And then on the back of this little spider, because he's got googly eyes, I figured it would be so cute to have a little wobbler. So this is it's called like a mini wobbler, action wobbler. It's for interactive cards. And it has adhesive like tape on the one side. I always add a little bit of of glue as well in case I want to adjust that spring. So it's just like a little spring that's in there. And then it has tape on the other side that I am going to get the double-sided tape off of. And I'm going to place a little bit of glue on that as well so I can adjust it if I want to. And I'm going to place that right in the center like that. So you can see how it wobbles. And when it wobbles, the googly eyes go, and we just have all sorts of fun with that little spider. And then, oh, these are micro mini glue dots. No, double-sided foam tape adhesive to pop it up. So these are foam, but they're micro minis. So that's great. And again, I add those in. I add a little bit of glue on top. So again, I can adjust it if I need to. But nope, it's looking good, everyone. And then, see, this box is just about finished. And I don't think I might have sped some areas up, but not that much, not that quick. So it doesn't take very long. And it is super cute. So I add onto that pop-up part, I add a little adhesive tape, and there we go. The box is finished. It's complete. And check that out. Oh my gosh, that is just so fun. So fun. And then I will show you a couple more pictures, and I'm going to play with it a little bit more just because, oh no, the back is empty. I forgot. So I pull out my Misty again, and I think I end up putting on the back like Fantastic or something like that. So I pull it out and ink it down, and I really like this ink. It's VersaFine Onyx Black, and that is just real nice, crisp black ink. I've had this ink pad for eons, and I've only had to re-ink it a few times. And it's only been recently that I've had to do it. The more I've been creating, I've had to re-ink it. But there we go. Fantastic. Now I think I'm finished. So there we go. All 4 sides done. Open it up and boop, it slides up, or pops up, I should say. And again, look at those wiggly eyes go. So here are some extra pictures and a little video. And I'm going to open it up now. Ta-da! There's the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. It fits perfectly. So I hope you have liked my video. And if you do, please like and watch everybody else's video.